A story about feeling different at school. Written by Rhonda. Jewel woke up while the morning sky was soft and quiet. Sunlight slipped through her window and tickled her cheeks. She stretched her arms and rubbed her eyes. Today was a school day. Jewel liked school. Her teacher, her crayons, story time, recess, and lunch. But sometimes, Jewel felt different. She looked at her hands. Then she looked at herself in the mirror. She thought about her mom and dad. She loved them very much. Still, a wondering feeling floated inside her heart.
Why don't I look like Mom? Why don't I look like Dad?
The feeling wasn't loud, but it stayed with her as she walked to the kitchen. Mom Rhonda was making breakfast, and Dad Justin was pouring orange juice. Daisy and Lily danced around Jewel's feet like she was the most important person in the house. "Good morning, sunshine," Mom said. Dad gave Jewel a gentle hug. Jewel sat at the table and poked her cereal. Mom noticed right away. "Big thoughts?" Mom asked softly. Jewel nodded. Mom said, "Families are made in many beautiful ways. Some grow in tummies, and some grow in hearts. You grew in our hearts," Mom told her. "You were chosen. You are loved." Jewel took a deep breath. She still felt different.
You belong with us. Always.
But she also felt loved. Jewel put on her backpack.
Wish me luck.
She whispered. Outside, the air was cool and fresh. Jewel walked toward school, holding her brave feelings close. Jewel saw other kids walking with friends. Some were laughing, some were talking. At school, Jewel sat at her desk and held her pencil. The classroom buzzed with stories, drawings, and sharing. Jewel wanted to join in, but her feet felt stuck. Jewel felt small, like she didn't quite fit yet. When the bell rang for recess, kids hurried outside. The playground was full of sound, swings squeaking, shoes thumping, voices calling out. Jewel walked past the games and climbed onto a bench near the fence. She watched kids climb, slide, and chase each other. Jewel's heart felt heavy, even though the sun was bright. Then Jewel noticed someone else sitting alone. A boy sat nearby, drawing carefully in a notebook. He had canes resting beside him. The boy looked up and gave Jewel a small smile. Jewel smiled back, her heart fluttering just a little. She slid off the bench and walked closer. Jewel said quietly,
Hi.
The boy smiled again.
Hi,
He said,
my name is Eli.
The boy said. She replied with a small smile.
I'm Jewel.
They sat together on the bench. They didn't talk much, but it felt nice not to be alone. Eli showed Jewel his drawing. It was a picture of two kids sitting on a bench. Jewel felt something warm bloom inside her chest. Maybe feeling different didn't mean feeling alone. The bell rang. Recess was over. Eli walked beside Jewel toward the door. Jewel felt proud of herself for saying hello. Sometimes being brave starts with just one small step. After school, Jewel couldn't wait to tell her mom and dad. Jewel told them about Eli and the bench and the drawing. Her mom and dad listened with big smiles. Sometimes, Mom said, everyone feels different,
But everyone belongs.
Dad added. Jewel smiled. She felt lighter inside. That night, Jewel snuggled into bed. She thought about the bench, and Eli, and being brave. Her heart felt full. Tomorrow felt a little less scary. The next morning, Jewel walked into school with a deep breath. Eli waved when he saw Jewel. Jewel waved back. Jewel felt proud. She wasn't alone anymore. Eli and Jewel sat together at lunch. They shared apple slices and giggled. Jewel didn't feel different in a bad way anymore. She felt different in a brave way. At recess, Jewel and Eli played together. They made up a new game. 2 canes, 2 heroes. Other kids started to notice. Then they smiled. One kid asked,
Can I play?
Jewel nodded. Eli said,
Yeah, everyone can play.
Jewel felt her heart grow even bigger. Feeling different meant being wonderfully, perfectly herself. And that was more than enough. Hit that subscribe button for more great stories.